Buffalo City, the town that later became known as Dodge City, was founded in 1872, 5 miles west of Fort Dodge. In the early days, its purpose was to provide whiskey and other vices to the soldiers stationed at Fort Dodge and the buffalo hunters who fed them. After the buffalo had been hunted nearly to extinction and its name was changed to Dodge City, it became a shipping point for Texas longhorns bound for the slaughterhouses in Chicago and other eastern cities. Texas cowboys drank and gambled just as hard as the buffalo hunters and soldiers had before them. Dodge City became known as the wickedest city in the West.
Howdy, G.M. Hoover. You can call me George. Businessman here in Dodge City. Got the cigar store and wholesale liquor store here. Been here for quite a while, and I tell you, Dodge City has changed a lot in just a few years. I got here in 1872 from Canada. Heard stories about the American West and wanted to see it for myself. Looking for adventure like any 24-year-old would. And I was out here for a while, running around the fort, and out here in Dodge City there wasn't anything except for Henry Sittler's sod house at the foot of the Boot Hill west of town here. And well, things were going good at the fort. We're working on trading and things out there, buffalo hunters and soldiers, and then all of a sudden a new commander showed up. No more whiskey on the fort. See, soldiers were getting a little out of control and causing trouble. So no more booze on the fort. So I went to Kansas City as fast as I could, got a wagon full of whiskey, came back. Got to Fort Dodge, and of course, no whiskey on the fort proper or its reservation, which is 5 miles west is where the edge of the reservation was. So, doing some thinking, I measured the circumference of my wagon wheel and tied a rag around it so I'd know how many times that sucker went around and how many times it needed to go around to be 5 miles. And, well, we hopped in the wagon and here we came. Got here, pitched a tent, stacked up some sod, put a plank on top of it. We have a bar. Started selling whiskey 2 fingers at a time for 25 cents a piece. And it wasn't too long before this was a pretty popular spot. Like I said, Henry Sittler was out here in his sod house already at the foot of the hill, and boy, buffalo hunters started using the area, and pretty soon the soldiers from the fort started riding out and having a drink or 2 or 3. And buffalo hunters started laying their hides out. September, the railroad got here in 1872, and the rest is history.